95, 2005. Seen it with my eyes. Dope still alive. Real mall eyes. Real raw eyes. Real whole eyes. All time high.
Alright, let's do respect. This is Natsuki and Monica. Interesting. So Monica's gonna be the one who finds Natsuki, I'm guessing. Alright, let's do it. I barely passed 8th grade, but I still passed. I need to blow my nose. I hate my sinuses. Whenever I talk for like... Especially when I'm doing this where I'm mainly talking the whole time, like, my right nostril gets, like, clogged up. Like, I have a bunch of, like, I can feel mucus in my, like, nostril and throat. It's so annoying. That's why I have to keep muting the mic. It's something that, like, only happens when I'm streaming and I talk a lot. Barely passed 8th grade, but I still passed going to high school. Yeah. Make sure you, try a little bit harder in high school. It's gonna be harder than 8th grade. It's been several weeks since the club has officially started. And welcome to hell? Welcome to hell. Huh? Nani? Through their initial setbacks, the 3 club members so far, Monica, Sayori, and Yuri have increased their collective bond within the club. I guess if you're calling high school hell. But I mean, it doesn't have to be. Sarah has partaken in some of Yuri's high fantasy literature, and all 3 of them, led by Sayori, have taken an interest in poetry. On a day like any other, the 3 find themselves suddenly interrupted by the clubroom door opening. So I bet you, because we were talking about cupcake flyers earlier, that Natsuki was going to see one of those cupcake flyers, and that's what attracted her here. An in walks a girl none of them have seen before. Hi. Sarah tugs excitedly at Monica's sleeve. Yuri shifts in her seat and buries her eyes in her book. You can drop out if you get it. Don't drop out of high school. Don't do that. Are you here for the literature club? Yeah. Yay, that's great. Thanks for stopping by. It's kind of a small club still, so it's really exciting getting to see new faces. Yeah. Come and sit down somewhere. You can sit next to my desk. Sayori prances over to her desk and presses her palms into it. Oh, and Yuri can make you some tea. Yuri looks up at Sayori and protests for having drawn attention to her. Alright, we got a new soundtrack. Natsuki silently glances between everyone, then sits down next to Sayori. Monica follows, sitting nearby. The sudden gathering prompts Yuri to stand up, deciding that standing in the corner and making tea doesn't sound so bad after all. Okay then, how about we all introduce ourselves? Okay. Well, I'm Monica. I'm the one who started the club. I was originally in the debate club, but I really wanted to do something I felt more passionate about, if that makes sense. So I started a literature club as a way for people to express themselves through writing, through reading, or whatever other kind of literature. You know, I figured it was your club. You have that vibe. I have what vibe? Oh, you know, like... Never mind. I'm not gonna judge people I met just like that. Very adult-like of you. I always judge people so hard. Oh, no you don't, Sayori. Yes, she does. Yuri's deadpan voice carries across the room. Natsuki giggles. I'm Sayori. I just like learning about everyone and making friends. Oh, and I also like poetry. Oh, yeah? Very adult-like of you. I'm an adult. The sound of Yuri's electric kettle steaming fills up the room. Oh, that's Yuri. Sayori lowers her voice. She's kinda shy, but she's really nice and super smart. She likes big fantasy books and tea, and I love her. Well, I guess that leaves me then. I'm Natsuki. I like listening to music and hanging out downtown and stuff. Okay, that's new. We didn't know that about Natsuki. More character development for her. And my favorite ice cream flavor is strawberry, also new. Information. Ooh, let's get ice cream. My favorite flavor is probably cookie dough. That's hey, Natsuki better not talk shit about cookie dough. Or maybe chocolate. It's cookie dough. Sayori has the correct favorite flavor. And Monica's is probably vanilla. What the heck? I take way too many online quizzes. The ice cream ones are always accurate. What the fuck does that even mean? What's Yuri's favorite? Let's see, what's Yuri's favorite? I'm gonna guess. She would like some shit like red velvet. What would she like? I could see something like that. Natsuki shrugs. Probably green tea. Oh, she's probably right. It probably is. I'm just joking. I have no idea for Yuri. Still. It's pretty chill here. Do you just like hang out or do you actually do club stuff? Yeah, let's ask Sayori if you hang out. I guess she's asking Monica. Well, we do club stuff too. It just hasn't been very structured yet since we only have like 3 members. So we kinda just loosely spend our time doing the stuff we like. But I keep thinking it's about time we start with like some more structured club activities. It's been a while by now since I started the club, so yeah. Well, with that being said, what kind of literature are you into, Natsuki? Anything you'd like to get the club to get into? Well, I guess I'm... literature. Well, I like manga. Manga? Hey, why'd you say I like that? I'm gonna read manga in the club. Wait, hold on a second. Chotto mate. Fucking guessed it. That sounds so great. Like, after all, I've been doing all this, Yuri returns to the desk with a tray of teacups, which he sits down on an empty desk. After all of the deep and immersive reading I've been doing, I wouldn't mind doing something a little more simple. Manga isn't simple, Drew. If you think that, you just don't understand the nuance. I didn't mean simple like that. Well, anyway. Putting manga aside, is there any other kind of literature that you're interested in? Well, not really. In that case, have you considered the anime club? Are you serious? I'm not gonna join the anime club. It's full of weird guys. True. An anime club definitely would be. Come on, is it that big of a deal? Manga's literature, right? I mean, I guess if you consider the literal definition of literature, then technically... I get it. Look. I'll do whatever club activities you want. Can I please just join? Oh, she really wants to join this club. I won't bother anyone. If I can just like keep my manga here and hang out after school, I'll do literally whatever you want me to do. That's fine, right? Yeah, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. Oh my god, thank you. You're the best. I have most of it crammed into my locker, so I'm gonna start getting it, okay? Natsuki stands up. Need some help? Nah, I got it. I don't want you to see my locker. If you say so, but it's no way it's worse than mine. I hope we never find out then. Why does it say welcome to the chat room? Did it make me leave my chat room and join it again? My stream better not crash, I swear to god. It shouldn't. We went for like 12 hours yesterday. Natsuki exited the club room before it crashed. We did like 14 in total. Leaving everyone in silence, save for the sound of Yuri sipping her tea. I'm such a pushover. Hey, it's not that bad. Natsuki seems like a lot of fun. Maybe, but I mean, she has like no actual interest in literature, you know? And that's normally fine, but she said she would participate in club activities like it's some kind of obligation. I think your chat reset? Why? I didn't reset it. Her tea's gonna get cold. Yeah. Wait, that's not related. Well, I think everyone deserves a chance. Especially if we can bring her happiness. Besides, maybe she'll take a liking to literature. Are you sure you just don't want to read her manga, Sayori? Hey, who do you think I am? Sorry, I didn't mean that. I just feel really uneasy about this. Do you have any opinion, Yuri? Not particularly. She said she wasn't gonna bother anyone. That includes me, so... Does that mean I bother you? No, you're a pleasure to be around. I was just fishing for a compliment. Yeah. Females be doing that a lot. I know. But still, I really think we should give her a chance. Yeah, alright. But I really am gonna start enforcing club activities. I'm willing to cooperate. Suddenly the three of them hear a thump against the door. What was that? Sori stands up and walks over to the door, then opens it. Thank you. Carrying 3 boxes of what is presumably manga, Natsuki grunts and wobbles inside, before slowly bending over and dropping the stack onto the floor as gently as she can. That's quite a collection. Sari giggles in excitement. While catching her breath, Natsuki replies, There's still 1 more box. I can put them away myself. I know how to organize them. Monica anxiously glances between Sayori and Yuri. Is this really okay for the club? Maybe it's what she needs to really kick the club into gear before everyone gets too complacent. Seems like things are finally going to start getting more serious. At the next club meeting, Monica's the first to arrive. But ever since Natsuki joined, she feels a lot less relaxed. Why am I so nervous? Monica paces trying to figure out her feelings. Natsuki said she wasn't going to bother anyone, so why does it feel like the atmosphere has changed so much? While Monica thinks, the club door opens, revealing Natsuki carrying a box. Another one? Monica forces a smile as Natsuki makes her way to the closet. Natsuki forces one in return. Need help? No, I got it. Monica awkwardly tries to start some kind of conversation, but fails. Curious, she peeks into the closet where Natsuki is stashing all of her manga. Once dull with school supplies, the shelves are now vibrant with bright colors and cute-looking artwork. You know, the top shelf is pretty empty. Maybe we could keep it up there. I can't reach up there. That would be so inconvenient. Yeah, but... Monica sighs. The teachers are gonna ask what all the manga is doing in here, and I have to tell them it's for the literature club. So? Monica backs off and slumps into her desk. With this kind of tension, it feels like the relaxed atmosphere accumulated over the past few weeks is being sucked right out of the room. So Monica and Natsuki. Is this their story? This is their story, right? It seems they... Even in the original game, Monica would move her manga. They got some tension. Good. Afternoon. Sari spins into the club room. Now I see someone's in a good mood. Yeah, because I have this. Sari brandishes a cookie wrapped in plastic. I found some money and got a cookie. Oh, that's so pretty. As Sari trots over to the closet, the colorful shelves catch her eye. Which one do I start with? Well, you can start by giving me a bite of that cookie. No way. I saved up all my luck to find that money. If you want entry into my kingdom, you need to pay the tax, peasant. Boo. Defeated Sari unwraps her cookie and breaks off a piece for Natsuki. Then Yuri silently walks into the club room. Interesting. So, Sayori bought the cookie first, before Natsuki did. Monica glaces at her with pleading eyes. Oh, is this supposed to be glances? Wait, is this a typo? We just found a typo, right? This is supposed to be glances. We found one. We found one. Does anyone want to clip this? If this is a typo, just so we can say we found a typo? Interesting. This is the first typo I've seen. I didn't see any in the, remaster. This is supposed to be glances, right? Yuri returns a quick nod of understanding. Or is glances actually a word and I'm just stupid? This is definitely supposed to be glances. Let's see. Glances. Meaning? No, this is supposed to be glances. Glazed with a thin sugar-based coating. Yeah, this is supposed to be glance. Game's broke, unplayable. I can't play this anymore. How dare there's one typo in the entire game. Unplayable. Well, everyone's here now. Despite the club only having one more person than before, it somehow feels twice as lively. Okay, so I think today we should go over some potential club activities and see which ones we want to do first. We have 4 members now, so it'd be great if we found some stuff to do as a group. Does that sound good to everyone? I agree. Okay, so I have some ideas of my own, but I want to hear your ideas too. Well, I've been having a lot of fun learning about everyone else's interests. Maybe we can give each person a day to share their favorite kind of literature with everyone else. Well, maybe. Something tells me that Monika glances at Yuri and Natsuki, who both appear very unwilling to even consider each other's interests. Maybe we could try to come up with something that everyone can enjoy equally. You know, like we all vote on a book to read or something like that. I think we should all collectively try to expand our interests rather than just stick to the things we're familiar with. Why does it feel like I'm being targeted here? Natsuki, didn't you say you would go along with whatever the club wanted to do? Well, yeah, but that doesn't make it okay for you to ignore everyone else's preferences. I like Sayori's suggestion. Yeah, me too. Yeah, but... Monika's voice trails off. Although she let Natsuki join the club, Monika finds it incredibly difficult to relent to her demands. If Natsuki doesn't respect the club, why should Monika have to yield to Natsuki's opinion on anything? Natsuki, are you sure that you don't have any other literature interests you could share with the club? I swear I don't mind if you keep your manga in here, but Natsuki cuts Monika off by suddenly standing up. Well, it's obvious I'm not wanted here, so I'm just gonna leave. Yep, all that conflict. But I really would have appreciated you being more upfront about it. Okay, I think you're kind of jumping to conclusions here, but you're free to do whatever you want. Damn, they don't like each other. Damn, catfight time. Natsuki shoots Monika a quick glare before walking out of the room. Oh no. Sayori runs after her, leaving just Monika and Yuri. For the second time today, Monika slumps down into a desk. Why am I such a jerk? No, she's a jerk. She's just making me feel this way. Monika looks up at Yuri, seeking affirmation. Yuri looks away. She probably just went around looking for the smallest club she could find so that she doesn't have to participate. How does she expect me to give her respect when she has no respect for the club? Am I wrong, Yuri? I'm not good at these things. Monika sighs. Me neither. I just have no idea what to do. I don't want to hurt anyone, but I feel like it's not wrong to enforce the club vision. You know, like, people should join because they want to express their passion for literature, or at least develop it. So, maybe she's not a good fit for the club after all. Monika sits in silence, afraid to accept her tentative conclusion. Yuri looks tense, but she doesn't seem to want to add anything. You can. Sorry. You can go back to reading. I know this doesn't concern you. It does. It does? How? Well, I just can't comfortably read in an atmosphere where the peace has been disturbed. Oh. Well, great. I'm just ruining the whole club then. That's not an accurate conclusion to make. I know. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of voicing my frustration, and I guess guilt. It's like my frustration wants to blame her, but my guilt wants to blame me. Ugh, why is it the hardest to be rational during the times you need it the most? I don't think you're being irrational. I think Natsuki is. She has no authority to walk in here and make demands of the club. Your club. Something as ridiculous as manga has no place here. The fact you're even storing it for her should make her completely indebted to you. Yo, what's up, Snow? How you doing? It's been Doki time. For like 4 hours. Well, you're right, but... I don't know. Isn't it kind of harsh to say things like it's ridiculous and it has no place here? Did you get off work? 14-hour stream, yeah, that shit was wild. Atmosphere is broke? Unreadable? What do you mean atmosphere is broke? Was it spelled wrong? Wait, it wasn't, right? No, it was spelled right. Do you now feel the same way? You've been doing everything you can to avoid associating the club with it. So I assumed you felt the same way about it. That's not true. Well, recalling our confrontations with Natsuki, a realization starts to set in. You may be right. Nice. Just got off. I mean, if it was anything besides manga, would I really be acting like this? Maybe I've just been convincing myself that it has nothing to do with the manga. I'm really upset that I would let myself do that. With a sigh, Monica walks over to the closet. She finds herself staring at the colorful shelves. It's just... this really wasn't what I had in mind for the club about literature. There shouldn't be anything wrong with that. Monica starts defending her position once again. It's a complicated issue that Monica had failed to consider before now. Where is the line even drawn at what's considered literature? Lost in thought, she reaches into one of the larger box sets and pulls out a volume, inspecting it for no particular reason. The cover features 4 girls striking cute and exaggerated poses, all dressed in short skirts. Yeah, I mean... amused by the absurdity of the cover, Monica opens the book. Oh, that's where it ends, and then we continue the next part. What's the new song we got? Okay, we got Natsuki here. Is that the only new picture we got so far? Probably. Okay, let's do, part 2 for Natsuki and Monica. Wait. Oh, this is where I'm at. Yeah. Let's do part 2 for Natsuki and Monica, then we're gonna have 3 side stories left. I'm gonna eat after this. And then we'll try to get some of the Act 2... we'll try to get the other Act 2 poems while I'm eating. And then after that, we'll finish the side stories. And then probably Kingdom Hearts after that. Ideally, by the time we finish the side stories, we have so much stuff unlocked that we can just, like, complete the gallery. But, we're close. We're making a lot of progress. Okay, part 2. Respect. That's why it's called that. Alright, here we go. Let's drink some water. DLC plus trailer music? Oh, was it? This sucks. Why is Monica such a jerk? She should be grateful I even joined her stupid club. It's not like she can find any members. Monica's usually really nice. She cares so much about everyone and the club being happy. Yeah, right. Well, she usually does. Maybe when she's not busy being so judgmental. So what if I'm in a manga? Why can't one person just accept that instead of being so condescending about it? I accept it. I think it's cute. What I missed so far? Alright, who wants to feel snow in? He said, who wants to feel me in? Who wants to feel up snow? Say something if you want to feel up snow. Oh, come on. That's condescending too. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I feel like there's like a little skip in this song. I just want to support you. You missed the Sayori Yuri moment? Yeah, true. Who would like to, Nick, would you like to fill snow in? a little summary of what we've done. Well, I guess I could. So, we got the 100% complete ending in the original game. We unlocked some more, we got the perfect poems for all the girls. And then we unlocked some more of the special poems in Act 2. And then we did the side story, which was Monika and Sayori was the first one. How they came to know each other, how the club came to be. Then it was Sayori and Yuri was the second one. And how Sayori kind of welcomed Yuri into the club. And then now it's Natsuki and Monika, and that's where we're at now. I just want to support you. Natsuki sighs. I know, thanks. It just really sucks. Do you want me to talk to Monika? I don't know. It's not like it's gonna change her opinion of me. Like, even if you were to convince her to back off, that wouldn't suddenly make me feel like I'm actually welcome in the club. I should just find another club. Wait, you don't have to do that. We can figure this out, please? I mean, I'm the vice president, or at least I think I am, and I don't want you to leave. Everyone deserves to feel welcome and to be happy. So, I'm gonna make that happen. For you. I was wondering, what was the reason you decided to join the literature club? Well, Natsuki hesitates. It's kinda dumb. No, don't say that. There's no such thing as a dumb reason when everyone's welcome. I wasn't welcome. You were to me. So, just don't tell anyone, okay? Especially Monika. I promise. Natsuki sighs. I'm just tired of everyone judging me all the time. I can't enjoy any of the stuff I'm into without people making snotty comments about it. Not that I care about what anyone else thinks. But you know, the signs for the literature club said that you can be yourself or whatever. So I decided it was at least worth a shot. But that was a lie, apparently. Natsuki dejectedly kicks the toe of her shoe against the wall. Oh, and I like writing too. Really? How come you didn't say that to Monika? Because she was being so judgmental that I didn't want to tell her something she wanted to hear. She didn't deserve that kind of satisfaction. And if she knew I was into writing, then she would just be like everyone else and try to push me away from the manga in favor of the more mature thing. The two of them remained silent for a while. Sayori understands that it's out of the question for Natsuki to return to the club room, for today at least. But Natsuki has a reason for wanting to join the club just like everyone else. It's part of the club vision for her to be welcome. You deserve to express yourself as much as everyone else does. That's supposed to be what the club is for. He does look pretty Chad-like. I'll show you after this, Snow. So, I'm gonna do everything I can to fix this. I promise. It's lunchtime the next day. The cafeteria and hallways are bustling with students rushing to meet with their friends and make the most out of their limited break time. Where could she be? Among them is Monika, who always eats lunch in her classroom, but she has some additional business today. Fearing Natsuki would avoid coming to the club, Monika decides to try and find her during lunch so that she could make amends. After searching for an extensive time, Monika finally spots her. Despite her short stature, Natsuki's bright hair helps her stand out from the crowd. Secret swimsuit pic of Natsuki, okay. Oh gosh. Suddenly feeling awkward, Monika's afraid to get closer. Natsuki's with some friends whom Monika doesn't recognize, and they're all energetically chatting together. It would be really tactless to just interrupt them. Ooh, maybe she's gonna overhear her friends making fun of her manga. Oh, they don't even have faces. Yikes. Friend 1. I'm actually really surprised something like this is in a... I feel like this is something you would put in a mod. I'm surprised this is in like the actual game. Oh yeah, did you end up joining that literature club or what? Huh? Of course I joined. Why wouldn't I? These sprites. I told you she wouldn't join. Come on, you know she only joined because she wouldn't stop giving her crap about the anime club. I told you, I never even wanted to join that stupid club. Oh, sure. Or they pull out a phone? Well, you have to give her some credit for at least making an effort to finally grow past that trash. True, well, congrats on finally graduating middle school, Natsuki. We're proud of you. Shut up, just let me do my thing. I'm just joking. We know we love you. Do you, though? Yeah, once the literature club makes you a famous writer, we'll be the first ones to buy her book. What, you're gonna buy her smutty fanfiction? Well, obviously, I want a signed copy. That was like years ago. You don't think I've grown out of it by now? Okay, so now Monika's learning that she likes to write. Look how detailed friend 1 looks. Doesn't even look that detailed. I told you, I was joking. Besides, it's a good reminder of how far you've come since then. Not to mention, you couldn't have done it without us. That gives us a pass to joke about it. Yeah, sure. They grow up so fast, it brings a tear to my eye. Natsuki suddenly glances in Monika's direction, prompting Monika to quickly turn away and distance herself. What the heck? That was horrible. I should have said something to defend her. Why do I have to be so conflict avoidant? Not that I deserve to say anything. I'm hardly better than them after the way I treated her. Ugh, I'm so awful. I'm not doing anything right. Dude, if it wasn't for Sayori, this club would never have happened. Monika wouldn't have started it, Yuri wouldn't have stayed, and Natsuki wouldn't have stayed. Sayori is literally like the glue of this club. This club falls apart without Sayori. As you can tell from Act 2. After school ends, Monika distractedly makes her way to the club room. She finds Yuri already inside, eyes on a book as usual. Monika picks a desk and slumps into it, something she seems to be doing rather often lately. Yuri, I don't think I could be club president. I suck at handling anything that doesn't go, like, exactly my way. Yuri looks up from her book. It's like the literature club is a place where you get to express yourself. Unless in a way that I don't like. I'm so mad at myself. And I'm especially mad that I didn't have the self-reflection skills to realize what I was doing. So much for maturity. Sorry. I really shouldn't be complaining out loud like this. There's just like a lot on my mind. No. I enjoy listening. Really? Why? Yuri shrugs. It just makes me feel nice. And Natsuki, because she's like the backup glue. Natsuki, no, not at all. Natsuki is also very conflict starting. So yeah, that's completely false. Yep. I love how you're trying to, you know, put Natsuki on that Sayori credit train, but no, that's not gonna happen. Sayori is 100% the glue of this club. Oh, well, okay. I guess I'll just continue then. Yuri nods. Like, none of the girls would be able to handle this club. Like, would be able to glue this club the way Sayori has. Yuri would have broken down and left. Natsuki would have just walked out and left. Monika is learning herself. She wouldn't have even started the club in the first place. 100%. All of that credit is going to Sayori. No backup glue credit to Natsuki. Nope. Yeah. Well, Natsuki has kind of a blunt attitude, you know? It made me feel like she wasn't taking the club seriously. I couldn't even figure out why she wanted to join. Do you not remember President Natsuki? You mean the mod that's not an actual thing? Is that what you're talking about? You know, I'm talking about the official game here. Okay. I couldn't even figure out why she wanted to join. I saw her friends talking to her in the hallway during lunch, and they were just so mean to her. Telling her to grow up and stuff like that. That the literature club would help her grow out of her manga. It just made me so mad. Like, just let her enjoy it. It makes her happy. Why are you trying to take that away from her? And when I had that thought, it was when I came to the realization that I was kind of doing the same thing, just in a roundabout way. I should have just made her feel good about being passionate about something, but I just dismissed it. No, I was actually trying to avoid acknowledging it at all. I even did that with you, Yuri, when you first joined the club. You did? Yeah, I remember. Fantasy isn't really my thing, so I was kind of trying to dismiss it, but then Sari jumped in and took over the conversation. I should have reflected on that, but I didn't because I just let Sari handle it instead. Damn. These side stories are not making Monica look like a good president. And now I'm repeating the same mistake, except I really hurt someone this time. Monica shakes her head. I'm so tired of being afraid of things I'm not comfortable with. It's so stupid. Like, I can just picture how much joy it would bring Natsuki if I let her share her passion a little. I'm so angry that her friends were treating her like that. I'm gonna get them back for it. I don't know why, but suddenly, it just hit me like a truck. I have a craving for Chinese food. Why does that sound so good right now? I'm probably gonna make pizza rolls, let's be honest. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm hungry. She said I'm gonna get them back for it. Get them back? Yeah, I'll get them back. By making sure that this is the literature club that Natsuki wants, not the one that they want. You just said Panda? That sounds so good. What's up, Mr. J? How's it going? Without Nats, we wouldn't have known about Parfait Girls. God tier manga. Yeah, okay. Dude, Panda sounds so good. Oh, that sounds so good. An orange chicken bowl. Fuck, that sounds so good. It sounds really good. Ah. Suddenly, Sari bursts through the door, making Monica and Yuri jump. With a rare stern face, she marches over to Monica's desk and sits down next to her. You had Panda too. Why is everybody having Panda? What the hell? I'm having an intervention. I can do that because I'm vice president. Is this about Natsuki? Yes. Yeah, I know. I messed up. I'm super sorry. I was just talking to Yuri about it. Really? I was so dismissive about her passion that she felt threatened and probably just unwelcome. Literally the opposite of what the literature club is supposed to be. Bro, Goose, I literally get that shit. I literally get orange chicken, honey walnut shrimp, and fried rice. Literally. And if I get one thing, I get orange chicken and fried rice. Like dead ass. I'm having In-N-Out, Nick. Nick, what state do you live in? Dude, I wish I lived in a state of In-N-Out. Oh my god, dude. In-N-Out is so good. California? Oh my god. Dude, I want some In-N-Out. Same. Daryl, why do you get... You said you got Panda too, and then you said you get the same thing too. Do you actually, or are you just saying that? Or is it just that popular? Dude, that's not fair. That's exactly what I ordered. Fuck, you're making me want a DoorDash Panda. Oh, but then it's gonna take forever to get here. Oh, but it sounds so good at the same time. It's y'all faults for not being here. Yikes. Now I have to deal with soggy microwave pizza rolls instead of Panda Express. Oh, but that sounds so good. That sounds so freaking good. Should I order it? Should I order it? That sounds so delicious. Because if I order it now, maybe I'll get it by the time I finish this side story. Oh, that sounds so good though. That honestly sounds so good. Order now. Delivery. Enter your address. Select time ASAP. Start order. Bowl, one side and one entree. Plate, one side and two entrees. fried rice, the original orange chicken, honey walnut shrimp. Accept cookies, add to order, $9.15. Honey never works. I'm gonna try to apply coupons anyways. Don't order it during dinner rush? Wait, it's 4:36. That's not dinner rush. We're like, this is perfect timing actually. It's before dinner rush. Honey never works. It just takes my fucking information. Um, 15:37. Wait, how long is it gonna take? 37 to 42 minutes. Oh, it sounds too good. Oh, should I get an egg roll too? Hell yeah. Chicken egg roll. Small 1 piece. Add to order, $1.95. Okay, there we go. $17 for one meal? That's so much. Oh, is it worth $17? Oh, but it sounds so good. A nice egg roll with those entrees and some fried rice. Oh my god, that sounds so freaking good. Oh, I should save it for more useful stuff, shouldn't I? Plus, it says it's gonna take up to 42 minutes. I'm gonna be starving. Maybe I should. I do have food here. I could make some pizza rolls. I could make some chicken and some chips. That would be pretty solid. You know what? I'm gonna make the financially smart decision. Goodbye, Panda. It was nice pretending I was getting you. I'm not gonna get it. I'm gonna make some chicken after I finish this story, so let's finish it. Literally the opposite of what the literature club is supposed to be. I really need to make it up to her. Oh. Yay, I did it! Thanks for the intervention, Sayori. I'm glad we're on the same page. Harry did nothing. Friendship wins again. So how do you want to make it up to her? I have a plan. And that's when this turns into a, what's the word? Arrow manga? Sayori, do you know if Natsuki's coming to the club meeting today? I don't think she is. I see. Monica was afraid of that. Not because of her plan, but because she's facing the consequences of the damage she's inadvertently caused. But the only way to do the right thing is to face it head on. It's so easy to just duck away from, oh my voice, from conflict and wait for it to blow over. But that's not enough. To truly respect someone's feelings after you've hurt them is to face them and admit your wrongdoing. Not the wrongdoing of mismanaging the club, but the wrongdoing of disrespecting Natsuki's feelings. Broiled beef and orange chicken and fried rice? Nice. The orange chicken and fried rice is pretty popular. Okay, do you think you can get her to come to the meeting tomorrow? I can do that. Okay, awesome. Yuri, you don't have to worry about anything, but thank you for being my friend. You're a good listener. Fidgeting with her hair, Yuri turns away to hide a smile. Fuck, that panda's sounding good again. Well, I guess for today it's gonna be a pretty quiet club meeting. I'm gonna step out for a bit, is that okay? Yeah, I'm just gonna read with Yuri. Hey, is this one of Natsuki's books? How come it's out here? Yuri picks up a manga that was resting on an adjacent desk. Oh, that? Natsuki probably just left it out by accident. But I thought she hasn't been coming to the club. Actually, Monika's been. Yeah, she's been reading the manga. Okay, Yuri, I'm sure it's just someone else who was using this classroom then, okay? Monika smiles at them both. Then, with a wave, she exits the club room. I really shouldn't have left that out. If Sayori catches on, she'll definitely tell Natsuki and that would get really awkward. Now, I wonder if there's a keyboard I could borrow from the music room. Why do you... Okay? Typically, the keyboard is associated with, like, her little self-awareness, but... I don't think it is here. The time for the next club meeting has already arrived. Monica and Yuri are the first to arrive. I'm so worried. Do you think Sayori is going to be able to bring Natsuki? Yes. How do you know? Well, she's Sayori. You know, you're right. Time slowly passes. Monica sits and stands up to pace around, then sits again. Yuri's eyes don't move from her book. Then the door finally opens. Sayori marches inside. Behind her, Natsuki shuffles inside, nervously looking around the room. We're here. Welcome back. Monica, the club president, stands up and greets him with a smile. Sayori picks a desk and takes a seat. Natsuki sits closely next to her. Looking back and forth between the club members, Monica is struck with a nostalgic feeling. She would stand at the front of the club room just like this, struggling to picture just who may eventually be sitting before her. But imagination was never enough to predict just how unique and diverse each member would be. Each with their own struggles, her own reasons for seeking the vision that Monica had, admittedly so vaguely advertised. Seeking trust, understanding, respect. What new lessons will the future hold for this literature club? Realizing she's getting ahead of herself, Monica takes a deep breath and returns to the present. Okay, everyone. Yeah, I was about to say, Daryl's been here like for the longest time, and Snow just now said hi. The literature club is starting. We have an activity planned for today. Monica turns around to face the chalkboard. On it, she writes manga in big letters. Today, we're going to learn from an expert about a unique form of literature. Manga. Oh, come on. Isn't this kind of forced? I know you don't actually want to do this, so just... Monica shakes her head. Natsuki, this is the hardest part. After making it this far, it'd be so easy to just smile and move on. But that's not enough. Not this time. I'm sorry. It was wrong of me not to take you seriously when you were kind enough to show interest in my club. I thought about it and I realized how biased I was against manga. It caused me to disrespect you and I'm sorry. But I think you deserve to be able to share your passion with us. So, can I make it up to you? Well, thanks, but I know you're only doing this because Sayori told you to. Wait, that's not true. Monica planned this all by herself. I didn't even get a chance to talk to her. I was a witness to that as well. This is the Literature Club. The Literature Club is a place where everyone gets to be themselves. We all have our own interests and our differences. It's my vision to let us freely express that. And it's my goal to respect everyone for them. So I just want to learn about the things that make you happy. I think that you deserve to share that joy as much as everyone else does. Is that okay? Natsuki looks away and hesitates. But it's really dumb. The stuff I'm into. Monica smiles. She kneels in front of Natsuki's desk, looking her straight in the eye. If you like it, then it's not dumb. He said, leave me alone, dummies. Oh no. Snow out here using dummy in his vocabulary because he loves Natsuki so much. I could still picture Snow just putting ice cream on Natsuki's toes, putting some syrup on there. Why are you making me do this, you dummy? And he starts sucking her toes. Sayori, you're not dumb either. Nah, what the heck? You guys are so weird. Fine, I'll show you some of my manga. Only because you admitted it's literature after all. Natsuki stands up. Oh yeah, I didn't say this before, but I'm actually into writing too. I'm kind of a pro. But I didn't want you to like me just for that. Wow, really? I really did have you all wrong, Natsuki. Yeah, whatever. Today's not about that anyway, right? It's about manga, so I hope you're ready. Is there no CG for them? A week has passed since Natsuki returned to the Literature Club. Since then, the club activities have been in full swing. Monica being nice for once. She's nice in the side stories. She's not trying to murder her club members. Each club member has received a day in the spotlight to share all of their favorite kinds of literature with each other. As another meeting draws to a close, Monica approaches Natsuki on the way out. Natsuki, are you in a hurry home or anything? Me? Not particularly. Why? No. There's just something I wanted to show you if you had a few minutes. Sure, what is it? It's not in here. Can you follow me to the music room? Ooh, Natsuki did say she liked music. The music room. Why? Well, you'll see. We finally get to see the music room! Ooh. You know, I was thinking back. When the club was just me and Sayori, we would talk about how we envisioned the club to turn out. We cared a lot about it being in a place where people could express themselves. She was nice pre-sentient, yeah. So it's interesting, it's like, when did she become sentient? And maybe we'll find out at the end of the side stories, but she already has a full club and she's not sentient. Is it when MC joined, or what? And maybe she says it in Act 4 and I just forget. We have to look at this, BG, the photo gallery? Yeah, this is nice. And she said something strange to me. She said that I was trying to make the club that I needed myself more than anyone. But I think it wasn't until you joined that I fully understood that. Because you really taught me a lot about myself. Like, things that I was probably always too stubborn to admit. Oh, come on, you can't mean that. I didn't even do anything. I just, like, brought a bunch of manga and then I got fussy when I didn't have my way. It was really stupid of me to make such a big deal out of it. No, I honestly needed it. If you didn't express that you were hurt, I never would have realized that I did something wrong. Besides, your feelings are valid. They deserve to be heard and respected. Respect was the title of this side story. It's just really hard to feel that way sometimes. You know, like, I really shouldn't care what other people think in the first place. With DJ Khaled, oh no. But when you're criticized by everyone around you for being a certain way, it can get really hard to just brush it off. And it makes me start to feel like I'm the problem. Like I'm not doing enough to please everyone else. Am I being too entitled if I just want people to like me without me having to hide a bunch of stuff about myself? I don't think I am. I just wish that sometimes people would try to appreciate me for who I actually am. As Monica listens, she recalls vividly how Natsuki's friends were treating her, and how naturally they did so. How long has she been fighting against that, refusing to change for others? I could only wish I was as strong as you are, Natsuki. You're so honest with yourself. I'm like, always trying to come off as perfect for other people. Anytime there's like a hint of contention, I just crumble. But it's thanks to you that I really started thinking about this stuff. You really inspired me to start working on it. But well, like I said, I didn't even do anything. You were just being yourself. That's all you needed to do. Also, there's something else. Monica takes a breath. The thing is, I might have read a little bit of your manga. What? You? What the heck? Why didn't you tell me? I'm sorry, I think it just felt like kind of embarrassed to admit it, after I gave you such a hard time about it. I can't believe you, of all people, were reading manga behind my back. That's so funny. Yeah, well, I just flipped through one of them out of curiosity, but I ended up reading a whole bunch of it. But I mean, one of the characters was in a literature club. What are the chances, right? You were reading Parfait Girls? Wow, you have good taste. Yo, what's up, party? Yeah, I mean, I made a little announcement about it earlier. But, my plan was to just... I'm doing the side stories now. In an ideal world, how late do you have tonight? What's the latest you could start? That's my question. In an ideal world, I was trying to finish everything from DDLC Plus, and then get caught up on Kingdom Hearts, and then maybe have time to like watch the speedruns for it and then do it. I don't know how long you have though. I know typically you go to bed around like 11, right? It's 5 now. After this side story, you need to finish by 11:30. Gotcha. Okay. I mean, to be honest, I don't even think we have that much of the game left. I think I'll be able to catch up by then. I think so. Either way, after Doki, I'm probably gonna do Kingdom Hearts. And then if it's like too late for us to start, then we can just do another time. But I'm trying to do it by today. We do have the hard part left. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to. Let's see. We'll be done with this side story within the next few minutes. We'll take a break to eat. We'll do the other 3 side stories. Should be done with those, I'd imagine, by like 7. I get caught up in Kingdom Hearts. Maybe it takes me like an hour or something. Like to 8 or not. Maybe. If we have to reschedule, then so be it. Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of go with it. And then if I have time, I want to. If we don't, then I'll at least get caught up. So yeah, that's the plan. Well, you have good taste. By the way, Artie, DDLC Plus is pretty fun. We've done a lot. We streamed for 14 hours yesterday. We got everything done with the base game, and now we're doing these side stories and getting everything there. Just one volume, and I kind of picked it out randomly. Well, you have good intuition then. You have to tell me all your favorite parts. Well, I think it was some kind of weird fate. Avoid spoilers, gotcha, no worries. Because the character isn't just in a literature club, she also plays piano. It's just weird because I've always wanted to learn piano. She was like the perfect person that I always wish I was if I just did what I wanted instead of always second guessing myself. Huh. So Parfait Girls made Monica play piano? Or at least inspired her to? Interesting. Never knew that. Monica walks over to the piano and sits down. Oh my god. I didn't realize... Okay. I remember seeing this in the trailer. But I didn't realize Natsuki was also in this CG. Ooh, I like this CG a lot. I like this CG a lot. I always felt like I should only share the absolute best parts of myself, the parts that will impress people, or make them like me more. But after you join the club, I really realized how self-destructive that mentality is. The CG is fire it is. I'm making my wallpaper, by the way, after this. We share things because we want to express ourselves. Sharing experiences allows us to share emotions. And I just felt like I wanted to show you this, because if it wasn't for you, I never would have started playing. Hey, I think that credit for that one goes to Parfait Girls, not me. No. Well, maybe it's true that Parfait Girls put the thought into my head. But it was still you who inspired me to keep practicing every day. Wow. Never knew that. Fun fact, Natsuki was pretty much the inspiration behind Monica's piano. More specifically, Parfait Girls. Every day? Because, you know, you just make me feel like if I just want to do something, that I should do it. I mean, I still haven't been practicing for very long, and I'm not really good at it yet, like, at all. But I wrote a song for the club, and I worked really, really hard on it. Doesn't have any words or anything, but, well, yeah. Aww. Told you dummy with Natsuki there would crumble. Oh god, this is actually really nice. She's actually playing the piano. It's like a cutscene. Okay, this is cool. Dude, if only we could get like actual animations. That'd be so cool. Dude, I feel like this should be the last side story. What the hell? This feels like a nice bow on everything. Those are the words she said at the start of her song. I noticed that. She was saying like every day. Well, this is cool. Interesting. I'm just saying, if it wasn't for Sayori, like, nothing would have ever stayed. If it wasn't for Sayori, Monica would have never started the club. If it wasn't for Sayori, Yuri would have not joined. If it wasn't for that, Natsuki would have left too. Like, Sayori kept everyone around. And then everybody kind of, you know, that was actually really nice. That was really cool. I didn't know Natsuki was the inspiration behind Monica's music. Or at least started it. That's all. That was so good. It was? Yeah, you kidding? You're already like a pro. Not even close. Does the song have a name? You said it was about the club, so... yeah. It's called My Song, Your Note. So it wasn't called Your Reality. Is that a different song, though? It sounded like... similar. So is this a different song, or is this the... what it was originally called before Your Reality? Without Natsuki, we wouldn't have gotten that banger. Yeah, that's very true. That's true. Because everyone brings something unique to the club. It's completely different from how I first imagined it, I think. But I was like such a selfish perfectionist. It shouldn't be about me, it should be about everyone. And it's all of you who helped shape the club into what it is. I would never change that. Well, I think that's really thoughtful. And kind of flattering. I kind of feel like I don't deserve this much validation. I wasn't exactly very patient either when I first joined the club. Also true, Goose. It makes me feel like I should probably apologize too. I think I was just really fed up with a lot of things and I got frustrated after not getting my way in the club. So, yeah. I really didn't mean to take it out on you. I was being really immature. If you get my stubborn butt to apologize, I guess you're doing something right. It's fine. I'm past it too. I think we're already even. But it's really sweet that you were thinking about it. It takes a lot of maturity to reflect on that kind of thing. Well... well, I wonder who I got it from. Oh, never mind. Well, anyway, we're even as long as you let me get my manga in the club room. You did admit that it's a form of literature. You totally can't take that back now. You got me. The closet's all yours. I'll tell you what, I'll bring in a little something for the club tomorrow. Cupcakes. I'm gonna do something nice in return. Wait, so is tomorrow the day that MC joins and when Natsuki... is that when she first brings in cupcakes? Or is this an earlier time? What kind of little something? Oh, you'll see. But I don't think you'll be disappointed. Okay, no. Okay, this is a different time. Gotcha. The next club meeting ends up being a particularly tasty one. Oh, okay. We are changing the wallpaper right now. Holy shit.